Hello, everybody, and welcome to round 3 of ATCM's Monday Madness Mini Cup here at Hidden Valley. We got a race at night tonight. I reckon it's going to be an interesting round as we have a lot of drivers with similar times and live timings. So as always, let's jump straight into it and get into the track information for tonight. So we're at Hidden Valley. Location is in Darwin in good old Northern Territory. Track length is about 2.9 kilometers, 14 turns, and our lap record once again held by Ross Macron with a 1 minute 6.686. But Tony DeLuca wasn't too far away from him, I believe only around 2 or 3 tenths, but he hasn't showed up yet, so he might not be racing, which is a bit unfortunate. But our race format for tonight, we have two 30 lappers, both with a compulsory pit stop. And for race 2, it says race 3 there. Messed up. But hopefully for race 2, we'll have a reverse top 10 grid if my server setting's right. But I think I got them right this time, so let's cross our fingers, shall we, Daniel?
Yes, 100%. I'm getting sick of it.
As we move on to our championship standings, Ross still in the lead, the provisional touring car master, followed by Tony Luca, which hasn't showed up, so he might drop down the order, followed by Keith Strensos, Bradsky Turvey, Phil Whiteman, Bill Cosmeriquez, Jack Barrett, and Riley Price. The points are pretty close between Bradsky Turvey and Phil Whiteman, only around 6 points off. Everyone else is pretty close too, but it's a bit spread out compared to everyone. As we wait for it to flip over the page in a second. There we go. With 9th, 10th, and 11th, Richard King, Alex Vazzari, and Tyrant Bullman. Unfortunate for him, missing a round and then having a couple DNFs. He's really far behind in the points, and I don't believe he's racing this round either. But yeah, there we go. There's our championship standings, and we'll get back to you all in around 5 minutes for the start of our 20-minute qualifying session. We'll be back. Hello everybody and welcome to back to the 20 minutes of qualifying. I'll get my stream up for my co-commentator, or second commentator. You don't like being called that? Okay, who should we watch out on track as I sort out my cameras and my UI? Who should we watch? Up to you, mate. Mr. Daniel?
Let's run with Fazari since he's racing for once.
Well, he's not out on track. He's in the pits, so I will go
Who's on
with
track?
Glenn. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, but Pozzi. And we have a father and son rivalry. We got Glenn Pozzi and Gary Pozzi. Here we got the younger man, Glenn Pozzi. So we'll see how their rivalry fares and see which generation is better. Daniel, this is going to be interesting.
This is going to be interesting and funny. I hope they take each other out. Then he's going to have to sleep outside for the night.
Uh-oh. But yeah, Hidden Valley, this is a really good track.
Yeah,
Really like to be racing this round. But
that's going to
beggars
be
can't
next
be
round.
choosers. So let's walk in. What am I saying? Let's walk through Mr. Glenn's lap. After he gets the start finish, I'll leave it to you, Daniel.
Okay, so I just need to do something to make it so I can see better. Now I'm good. Okay, so we're running along with, so this one's Glenn, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't help that both the names are the exact same. We've got to get them to change that.
Yeah.
So we're riding along with Glenn as he's headed down the main straight, coming into the dark braking zone here. Really, it's actually hard to see in my opinion, to be honest here, but we're going into the dark. Into the darkness seemed really sideways through there too, which is not the ideal way to go around that corner. And we get on the exit, get down on the power and head through the little, I couldn't call it a chicane, but the right left, hard on the brakes into the high speed right hander, get straight back onto the power as hard as you can and get ready for the hairpin. Braking just at the 50 metre board there, which is pretty good, and he has a pretty good run through there too. Nice exit there too. Uses a little bit of the curb on the outside there and there, turns it in nicely, hits his apex, gets on the power nicely. As we come into the double left-hander, really easy to lock a left front here as the car does pick up on the inside. Coming into the last corner, really easy to lock up here. Really, really easy. He misses his apex there a little bit, but still gets a decent exit. And we do need to watch out for that exit wall there tonight. I can see someone going into that and ruining their night. As we head down the main straight,
Cross the
trying
line
to get a bit
for
of a side
7-2. It's a decent lap. Gets him to the top of the leaderboard as and everyone else hasn't done their laps yet. But I'll tell you what, watching this car go around, it certainly does look good around this track at night. Especially the livery too, I quite like it. This is just a
pretty good
default
livery,
livery, but it's pretty good.
Is it a default livery?
Yeah, Scotty Taylor, Holden.
Pretty
Nice
good for a
Holden
default livery for this.
Yeah. Fun fact, this livery I half based off the Delta livery you saw in the Bathurst.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, it's definitely a good one, but as we see that Delta man that was in the Bathurst, now in the Falcon with his headlights off, running blind around turn 1, that's going to be fun for him, as we see Alex Fazzari spinning back there. But Ross is the man to beat tonight without any pressure from Tony DeLuca. I think this is a done and done race for him, to be honest. As we see him go around the hairpin, around turn 6, using the entry curb. This is a really fast bit of track, turn 7, up through here, weaving through the corners and then hard on the brakes. As Daniel said, very easy to lock a tyre here, coming down, and then you got to get this corner just right, going right up to the curb and onto the main straight to get a good exit and see your delta just climb. We'll see what his lap comes out to when he crosses the line. A 6.7, a second quicker than Mr. Glenn.
Puts him straight to the top.
Straight to the top where he belongs. And heard by a little birdie that he was pretty confident for this round, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was talking a bit of shit there. Sorry, actually, talking a bit of... Oh, God, now I'm stuffing myself. He wasn't talking very nicely about the race. He was saying that it was going to be an easy win. And I tried to make a bet with him about something, and he goes, it's not even worth it because I know I'm going to win. So, as we're headed to the hairpin alongside with Ross, and this livery looks really good in the dark, and he's driving the number 3 car as we head... Oh, taking a lot of curb there. As we head up the top. He's got his car really low too, it looks. That's not just me, is it? It looks really low to the ground.
Yeah, some you reason. Can have these cars pretty low. We're getting away with it. That's something we got to look at for next season. Maybe restricting the height a bit on the cars, but because right now you can just slam them to the floor.
Which isn't very good.
Yeah, and let's switch over to the father-son rivalry. Mr. Gary, the father of the trio, the duo, in the mild livery. Just mild, nothing else was there. Just a really cool brand, mild. It's like a lawnmower brand, we'll say that. As we see him come around the hairpin, Mr. Gary, but his time was an 8.8 it looks like, and his son has beat him, so we'll see how he does and see if this rivalry might brew some little battles in this
that
race.
Livery too. That livery's quite good too.
Yeah, it is a good race. Shame we had to censor the original brand on it, but yeah, it's definitely a good livery.
Oh, it's one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh, yeah.
So we see him cross the line. I don't think that was an improvement. Still an 8.8. We'll check back with him later as he runs a bit wide there. Let's go check on Alex Fazzari. That's actually showed up this round.
Yeah, it's decided the race for once.
Yeah.
We should be proud. I reckon we've got to give him a clap for that.
Lap.
As
slide it. Well, this camera is pretty cool. We'll stick with this for a bit. So we see him zoom past the straight and we'll go across the line. Now we'll watch his lap. Not an improvement. Oh, actually it was 8.9. We'll see how he does this lap. Coming into turn 1, the darkest corner. Really late on the brakes there, it looks like. Coming up here in pitch black. We'll see how that goes with cars. As we see him go through there. Pretty good through there. As through this little mini chicane. I don't know really what to call it, but on the brakes for turn 5. Getting a good exit for the hairpin. Hard on the brakes. Very easy to mess this up. Especially when I was doing this track. As we see him come around the bend. And through turn 7, the fast bit of track, the technical bit, with your foot flat to the floor and then off it straight away, hard on the brakes here as he jumps up on the curb there, running wide. That was a cool shot as we see him come down this corner, hug the curb and run out onto the straight, getting a good exit. We'll see what his time comes to.
That's a really cool camera angle. Especially through the black section there. Really cool.
Really cool. Let's ride on board with Mr. King, shall we, in the 101 car, the playing car, the sponsorless car, without headlights on as well. So I guess they didn't listen about checking their light bulbs because they're all blown out.
Yeah, they don't know what I don't think they had any in the glove box to change out.
Yeah, might have to pull over and screw that bulbs out to get some new ones.
Yeah, do it in the pit stop.
Yeah.
Might have that. I think that's what we're going to be looking at. Miss the apex bit there. Oh, big shot!
Well, that stuff's his next lap. Not only the lap he was on, but his next lap as well.
I'll tell you what he should have done. He should have kept going back And he wouldn't have stuffed him flat. But a bit of a mistake there by King, but he's going to get going again.
That's a shame. Well, let's go check on Richard King in what livery is this? A white livery on the Falcon this time.
Sorry, Smith, not Richard King.
Smith, my bad. I'm used to Richard King, not Richard Smith. Well, we were just watching them. What a coincidence, they're both in white liveries, but this is the first plain sponsorless livery on the Falcon. So, yeah. What do you reckon it looks better on? Tommy or the Falcon?
The Falcon.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a bias there.
No, I'll tell you why I think it looks better on the Falcon.
Why?
Because the Falcon liveries don't line up at all, so it looks better. It's the best Falcon livery on the grid, mate.
We might see a little battle brew up in qualifying. Who's that behind Mr. Gary? Gary Posey.
Oh, into the grass. Oh.
Runs wide. But still, this battle, we might actually see it between father and son. What's that, 8? About a second off. So this time's maybe 2 seconds. So we'll see if they have some battles and if Mr. Gary can improve his time as we say that. Mr. Fazzari splits him up, saying, nah, this is my track position. You guys can go away. He's one of the many people that checked his bowls. That was a pretty cool slide there, coming out of turn 2 into the little twisty bit behind the ATCM sign, hard on the brakes. Whoa, mad slide through there. Mr. Drift King, Alex Fazzari. It looks cool, you get style points, but I can guarantee that's not fast, so maybe stop doing that. Mr. Daniel.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to eat my dinner, but I'll keep going. Here we go. We're headed to going across the top here through the double left-hander, trying to optimize. We're not going to try and optimize it. We're just going to put it in the grass.
Hey, let's go check back with our provisional touring car master. Ross Macaron with 10 minutes left of quali. No one's even come close to his time. But actually, saying that, Glenn, he's not too far off. What's that? 2 temps off, so that's not too bad, especially considering Mr. Tony DeLuca was doing that time, so you might see a rivalry replacement. Might have some competition for Ross, but we'll see how it goes. He's usually just runs away from the pack, but he's not the best at starts, so we could see some people jumping him at the starts. That's a lot of starts. Starts as we see him come around the turn 14, last corner, onto the exit curb, onto the straight. Let's see if this is an improvement. If not, we'll ride on board for his next lap. Not improvement to 7 flat. So let's ride on board and see if he can improve his lap. So here, really late on the brakes here. Trail braking a bit, double apex the corner. As you run off wide into that bit of track there. Really using all the track, Ross, through this bit of fun little section of track before you're hard on the brakes at the pink 50 meter board. Bit of understeer there and a bit of lock up, it looks like. Using all the track. Ross is braking at the pink 50 board once again for the hairpin. Bit of a slide there, but doesn't look like that hurt him too much as we see coming around turn 7. Foot flat to the floor, bending the pedal, and then straight on the brake pedal, flat to the floor as well, coming through turn 11 and onto turn 12 through turn 13 and onto 14, the last corner. Really good exit through there actually. We'll see if this time is an improvement. That was definitely a tidy lap. But actually, not an improvement at all. That slide must have cost him. Who should we go check on now? Jack Barrett, we haven't watched him much in his red Falcon. Not sure what the sponsor is in this, we'll see in a second. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but something Calvers.
Callaghan.
Callaghan Pavers.
Yeah, I think it's.
She'll be right. As let's see if he can make an improvement on this time. This lap is not. Once again, we'll ride on board for his next lap and see if he can improve it. As we are on to the main stretch, pit straight up and across the line. Oh, it is an improvement, an 8-2. That brings him ahead of Gary, I believe. Yep. As we see him through turn 1, hugging the inside compared to other drivers, not using that double apex. That could be costing him some time. As we see him come through this squiggly bit on the brakes at the 50-meter board, hugging the curb, using all the exit as much as you can, and once again braking at the 50 board for the hairpin. Really want to get a good exit through here, you'll gain a lot of time. And on to the fast section, you can almost keep this corner flat, I believe, and then it's just flat from now on until you get to the final chicane bits, I suppose. Yeah, I guess it's like a chicane. Coming into turn 13 and onto turn 14. Around and onto the straight once more. Across the line. This is only a small track. The laps really do go by fast with 6 minutes still left of quali. That's not an improvement for him, but very close and consistent to his best time, so we could see him improve by a little bit, but if not, having some good consistency is really good, especially for long races, which we have for these rounds, for this round. Well, let's get Mr. Daniel to commentate, eating his dinner. Tell us about your dinner, mate.
Yeah, I'm having a curry. I'm channeling my inner ba-da-da-da-da. No, I don't know how to make the sound, but you know the sound I'm talking about, eh?
Yeah.
As we're headed down the straight, riding along with, I'm guessing, the sun.
Yep, Glenn.
That's proving Ross's point there. The younger you are, the better you are, as he almost crashes there. And we're headed to the first corner. God, his car's really loose. That'll be something to watch in the race. Something we'll have to look at for strategy with them if they're going to use supers, then go to softs. I'm guessing most people will.
Oh,
whoa, what a save!
Oh, I reckon he saved that from a track cut too. But that's definitely cost us time.
Holding Australia's own. What a great sign.
Yeah, and then you've got a forward banner too, as let's have a stationary camera here and look at all the cars past. As we see who's at the 101 Richard King car, I believe. Yes, followed by Richard Smith. As you saw in the background, he's gone through the hairpin bits. Jack Barrett coming across here.
It's not Richard Smith.
Richard Smith. Oh, Jay Smith.
I told you this
What's
before.
Jay? What's Jay?
Jack, I think it's Jack.
Jack Smith.
No, John. I think it's John.
Oh, I don't know.
Get out of the stationary camera and click on him. I think it's John.
Josh Smith. Close enough. I know there's someone else with the name Richard. He must not be here. I know there's two Richards. I don't know. Special streamers as we have 3 minutes left of quality. Who should we go check in on? Let's check in on Glenn. Actually really close to Ross's time. We actually might see Ross with some competition.
I hope we do.
Look at that. Only a 10th off.
We do know that Ross normally does stuff at a betting quality. As you've seen against Tony and that.
Yeah. But we do know the Commodores might be a bit better at their launches, so he could jump. As I'm about to sneeze, he could jump Ross off the line, I reckon.
Yeah. Probably will. believe we're missing Tony.
Yeah. He's usually always here. I don't know what's happening with him. But let's go check on with Ross. Perfect time to go check on him.
Oh yeah, he's binned it like normal. Like I reckon he needed to take a piss. He's run to go do a piss.
Classic old Ross.
Definitely.
Ladder, mate.
Yeah, he lost the ATCM Bathurst apparently because he couldn't hold it.
I reckon that's just a racing driver excuse.
Yeah, I reckon it is. Says I make excuses. That's the biggest excuse you could ever make.
Just pee in your pants, mate. It's a Bathurst.
Well, you know, did I tell you the story about what I did?
Let's hear it.
Okay. So, before the race starts, before I'm getting in the car, me and Flood are talking and I go, Flood, I'm doing a lot of nervous pisses. And he goes, if you need to piss in the race, we're going to lose like that. And I go, no, I'm not going to let it happen. I go, I'm going to tell you something, but I don't want you to tell anyone, and I don't know why I'm saying this on a live stream, but I went and got a towel, laid the towel out on my seat. Then I got a bucket and put the bucket in between my legs. I raced, and we got to a point with about 40 minutes to go, and I'd been holding for too long. And I go, Flub, I think I'm going to have to use the bucket. And then we were at the stage where I could have hit it and we probably still could have won, but I went, okay, I'm just going to hold it. I'm not going to wee in the bucket. That's a bit far. Then we went on, and we ended up winning without peeing. What a race.
No bucket, mate.
Yeah, no bucket needed, mate. 4 hours and no piss, and I held it.
Good on you, mate.
And I was drinking while I was down Conrod. I was chugging Maxades down Conrod. Then again, you know the drivers have the little bottles with the sucky thing, and I had that, and then you sit on my lap and go. That's the next thing that we need for the enduros.
Yeah, as with Alex Fazzari, the original owner, I suppose you could call him the real owner. I suppose you gotta call him, but I don't know about that one.
About what?
Him being the original owner, mate.
Who's the original owner?
I don't know. He doesn't act like the original.
Yeah, he doesn't act.
As we see him, let's move past that topic because he's probably going to yell at us. As we see the checkered flag come up.
I think if you're the owner, you should at least be putting it on, like at least the front row for qualifying, mate. Like, come on.
Come on, mate.
That's a bit disappointing. I don't think he didn't even get on the podium. That's just horrible. I think we're going to have to sack him.
Yeah, ban him.
We might have to. Too disappointing.
Let's see, Josh Smith, not Richard Smith, disconnect from the server.
Go get his pre-race routines done.
Whoa, I was looking down, but he pinned it. But that's everyone done for Collie, it looks like.
Yeah.
Bit of an uneventful Collie.
Just going through. Sorry, people. Yeah, it was pretty uneventful ship.
But hopefully we have some eventful races and hopefully we have a reverse grid that actually works, because that will make everything a lot easier and maybe give Ross a bit of a challenge. But we'll find out how that happens after race 1. We'll be back shortly. We'll be back. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, we are back. We are back. Wow.
I'm still enjoying my curry. It's really good.
Hurry up and finish your curry. Right, we got 2 minutes of warm-up left. I don't think anyone's gone out to practice on the conditions, so that isn't going to be good because I know there's a couple new people here that haven't experienced it. So let's hope they go out and yeah, we see Mr. Gary going out. Really interested to see this father-son battle.
I can totally see what you're watching.
Oh yeah, my bad. Well, we're not watching much anyway. Here we go. Look at that, 4. As I got a sniffly nose. Let's go watch Alex Fazzari if he's still watching the stream. Oh, bidding it, mate. Oh, that's not very good.
It's not watching.
Oh. Imagine bidding it though, mate. Oh.
He races better with the stream on. We have very calming voices. Helps him ride better.
Yeah. As we see him, he forgot to check his headlights too. Oh no, he turned them on. Maybe he is listening. Whoa, as we see Gary going rallycross racing. He's remembered to check his light bulbs before he went out. But maybe he should go into some off-road tyres because
he's in the wall.
Yeah. As we see Glenn. He's remembered to check his bulbs too, but classic Ross, the old man, he forgot to check his bulbs, always forgetful. But Glenn, I reckon he might have the pace to give Ross a fight. Actually looking forward to it, so please do well, Mr. Glenn. We're looking forward to it. I'm just going to... What am I going to do? Primer Delta. No, maybe. Let's add this over here. Might be able to see some Delta.
Oh yeah.
Just drag it down there so it's out of the way. Looks a bit big. Can I shrink it? No. That's a shame. Oh well.
Could be able to.
I can't with this app, so we'll just leave it down the bottom. Or should we bring it over here? No, we'll leave it down here. Well, that's our warm-up session done. We didn't really pay attention to it, but here we go for our race.
I'm very full, boys.
Finish your curry?
Yeah, bro, that was good.
Should we have an interview with the safety marshals again?
Oh, yeah.
There is any.
Yeah, there is. Just have an interview with someone just
There's some spectators.
Mate. Yeah, let's have an interview with some spectators.
Oh.
I got this one.
All right.
That's me, mate, because he's fat. Okay. Alright. My name's Gary. I like to watch the Holdens go around because when I was just a little boy, my father said to me one day, you drive a Ford, you don't have a wonky donkey. If you drive a Holden, you got a big wonky donkey. So you got to drive the Holden, or my daddy's going to hit me with his wonky donkey. And I don't like that. I just like to drive a Holden.
That's some good words of wisdom by Mr. Gary. Who do you reckon he's going for on the grid?
Ford.
Ah, mate, we have a certain driver named Gary.
Do we actually?
Is he going for Gary Posey?
Yeah, mate, Log Lost Brothers.
Okay, let's go into her, mate. You got this.
That's Jolene. Hi guys, my name's Jolene. I'm here to watch the relay supercars. I came with my boyfriend, and now he's gone. What are these things on the track? What are they called? They're called Trio supercars, you dumb.
As we see everyone lined up on the grid.
I want to go back to my my interview with Jolie.
No interviews. Let's get serious
Here we go.
Here we
Fill
go.
up the tyres. We're getting ready to watch the boys go racing. Here we go. I'm stuck in doing the impersonation.
We got 4 minutes before the lights come up. We have Ross up ahead and Mr. Glenn, the son of Gary, the Posse family. We'll see how they fare up, but it looks like they're pretty far spread on the grid. But saying that, his father's right behind him, so he might send a dive bomb and kill his son.
Hope he does. I'm going to see a Family Feud after the race.
Yeah, sleeping out in the shed, mate.
What was going on with the screen just then?
Some weird stuff, but as we see in the background, whoa, what's that over there? He's a ship.
We don't support that company.
He makes some pretty cool music.
We don't support that company.
Yeah. But yeah,
no, it's alright. The latest song's pretty good.
Yeah, mate. Well, let's go through our starting order. As always, Ross Macro in the lead. I believe he's got pole for every round so far.
Do we do extra points for pole?
No, we don't.
Bad.
That might be something to look into next season, but yeah. It looks like we've got a bit of a staggered grid, so no one side by side, but behind Ross is Glenn Posse. I'm not even going to try and pronounce their proper last name, because I know I'm going to stuff it. But and then we have Jack Barrett behind Ross, and Gary Posse behind them, and then Alex Fazzari. What's he doing all the way back there? Oh, I don't know. And Richard King and Josh Smith on the last row. 2 minutes till lights out.
I just got one thing. I just got a little birdie came flying into my bedroom and said hello. And I got a word that Mr. Cosmerikas isn't making it tonight.
Uh-oh.
Not at all. I'm not going to see any of Bill Cosmerikas tonight. And he does wish everybody luck. Gave me the birdie showed me a little thumbs up with its foot and started waving a flag. So I think might see Bill not racing, which is quite exciting. We got someone else watching the stream now. I wonder if that's Bill.
Yeah,
no, we got someone saying bloody Ford.
Bloody Ford drivers. I probably know who that is. Yep, bloody Ford driver. Oh, Faz is watching. Here we go, Faz. Let's get this start real good. You don't want to mess this up, Faz.
Here we go, Faz, mate. Don't bid it, mate.
It's the owner, man.
Don't bid it, mate. Don't bid it. He's going to 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 bid it.
We'll see how it does.
Watch your tongues, man. Oh, yeah.
Well, we have a minute till lights out. The anticipation builds, so yeah, we'll wait. So who's doing the start of the race?
Me, mate. It's always me.
Always you, the loud one.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Okay, but I got my voice ready. I'm just going to say that, as some wise singers once said, the boys are back in town. And we're back in racing. So let's get ready. There's 40 seconds to go. We're here and ready to go. I just had to look at the front of that car and I thought it said gay. But all good. Here we go.
It does look like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, hey. I looked at it for a second, I was like, huh?
It's too aging.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, we got 20 seconds now. I want to hear some race car noises. So I don't know what I said last time. We're just going to go off the back of our head. The lights are up and we're getting ready to rumble.
For round three.
For round three, and we got Mr. Ross Macarone off the front of the grid, and I just hope he stalls and doesn't even start. But all the lights are up. And the lights are away and the cars are racing. I don't know what I said, but here we go. We got a long run down to the first corner, so everybody can try and get a suck here and move over to the left as we see, big budge over on Ross. which sends Ross to the outside looking for the switchback on the gay car as we come around the first corner. And we got Ross trying to go around the outside, but he almost puts it in the grass. And now we've got Barrett sneaking up the inside. Ross takes a lot of extra.
Someone's off there, Josh Smith.
That's Josh Smith over there in the grass. Ross ends up getting through. Barrett tucks him behind. We head into the fast right-hander. Nice and late on the brakes there for, I'm guessing that's Gary.
Oh, Alex Cesare has binned it. What are you doing, mate?
What are you doing, mate? We know you listen to this. And what are you doing? Just keep it together. As we've got a good battle here at the front with, is it Gary? Am I right?
Nah, Glenn, mate.
Oh, Glenn. We've got Glenn at the front here, leaving his dad behind in fourth. We don't like to see that for the old fella. As we come into the double left-hander, we are coming into the last corner now. Oh, Ross.
It's had a bit of a bump from Ross.
Yeah, it looked like it, didn't it? I think it might have been the curb, though. As we come through the last corner, his car is so loose. He must have got it tuned up really good. I wonder if it works in the game. I know it works in real life, but you can get a side draft off that. Whoa. Sorry, I got some bloody hiccups coming on because of the carriers coming up, and we got Ross moving to the inside.
Ross sending it.
He pinned it.
He's pinned it.
Yes!
The old man has pinned it.
I'm getting so high, he's pinned it completely.
He's completely
I'm so
pinned
happy.
it.
Yes, he spun. Yes.
Ross
yes,
is
so
out.
Happy. That's made my day.
The man to beat, the championship leader, has binned it.
That's made my day. I hope I didn't scare Faz into crashing, but that's made my day. Now we got the two. We got the father and son on the podium now. Oh, Faz is there looking. It's Barrett.
Bit of a bump from Cesare.
Whoa, that's something to look at. Okay, Faz, I think that's a drive-through penalty there for you, Faz.
Calm down, mate.
Yeah, mate, calm down. If you keep going, we're going to give you a drive-through. As he bumps him in.
Bumps him off.
Faz, mate, come on.
Whoa! Richard King. Rallycross racing in the background. Got to check his light bulbs too.
Remember lap 2.
Remember lap 2.
Yeah.
We'll introduce penalties just for Faz.
Yeah.
But as we see, Ross in 5th. I can't believe he did it. Out of all the tracks, he said he was talking some smack before and saying, I'm going to win this one easy, but it might not be as easy as we see Faz send it up Barrett. I'm not sure if that was a clean move, but knowing Faz, it probably wasn't. Up in 2nd, but Glenn, he's just run away. This newfound competition has just run. He is new to this series too. He only signed up like 10 minutes before the race, so well done to him.
Really good, eh?
What an eventful race so far, but let's go check in with Jack Barrett and Alex Cesare, the two Falcons chasing down the Commodore. But as we all know, Holden is better.
A little bit. Faz, mate, you're going to bin it. Keep it together.
Keep it together, mate.
You're going to get a penalty anyway. You need to run away, mate. As we're headed down the main straight, coming towards the 4th corner.
After some shenanigans, it looks like everyone's spread out too. This is the closest battle on the field so far. Jack Barrett following closely behind Alex. So we'll see how they go through the blind corner. This is where the person behind you really blinds you with their headlights.
I think just out of curiosity, I think we've got to call that the Tony DeLuca corner from now on. After you saying that, I feel like we have to honour him since he's not here tonight. Him and Bill.
Yep.
It's bad. One of our...
The 10k corner right here.
Yeah, this is the 10k corner.
Turn 6.
Yep, that's the 10k corner now. As we head through double right-handers, headed towards the double left-handers, and Faz is running away. I hope he doesn't. Sorry. Runs wide. Faz seems like he's struggling through this back section.
Hurry hiccups, mate. Oh, bad exit through there. Jack Barrett's got a really good exit. He's got to get it side by side.
We don't even like this.
Here we go down the straight into turn 1. We'll see how this goes and if everyone will turn out okay. And yep, Jack's got it done.
Good thing. Now Cesare's going to be sitting there, and I think he's going to bin it. Oh no! Thought he was going to outbrake himself there. This does look good with these two cars going at it, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
As we're headed down towards the fast right. Oh, sorry.
Looking for a move there. Let's ride on board with him and see what he sees. Really looking for a move, sending it up the 10k corner. What a move! I'll give that to him. That was a good
That was a good pass. That was a good pass. I'll give that to him.
This battle is raging on.
I think the lag on my end made it look even better. Because it was like he was just suddenly up there inside as he's headed to double left-handers. Down towards the last corner. Hopefully he doesn't lock a left front and run wide like he did last time. Yes, he does. Now we're going to see Barrett go up the inside again. I think so.
He might stay behind. Oh, he's thinking about it.
He's got the suckety suck.
There we go, side by side.
Here we go.
So we see him on the brakes. Fazari a bit later, but he's got it done.
Fazari with the switchback maybe. No, good hold there on the inside by Barrett. He just leaves no room for Faz to go look for it. Is Faz going to send it again at the 10k corner? He got a good exit out of the DeLuca corner before, but we'll see how it is.
Going into the 10k corner. Fazari looking for a move again, but just not enough room to make it stick as he gets really bad section through there. Barrett has just run away from him a bit, giving him a bit of breathing room, as we see Gary behind there too, catching up with Ross Macro not far behind too. So we'll maybe keep an eye on that battle too as that brews up. But just glad he has run away with this 7 seconds ahead. What a start from him.
I think quickly go with Ross. We want to see that move. We don't want to miss another one of his moves that we have been missing for ages.
Yeah, he tends to not like it doing moves on camera, but we're using all the track here, going across the lines.
We're going to see Ross go for a move.
Oh! Dirty driving by Ross. What was that, Ross?
That was horrible. That was horrible. I'm disappointed.
I reckon it's because he forgot to check his bulbs. He can't see anything. Especially through Tony DeLuca corner, but Gary's just run away and it's already up into the 10k corner already. But let's go check in with this battle again. Alex Fazari and Jack Barrett. Two Falcons battling it out. Not the best cars by Ford.
What?
Yeah, not a very good brand, mate. What is a good brand is this car up here, as we see Josh Smith ended on the straight. This might be interesting. If it,
oh no.
It looks like he's got off in time. And he's gone back to pits, it looks like, so he's going to have to serve the penalty, and that's going to drop him right back, as we see Ross.
What's the penalty for that?
The game should automatically give you like a 30-second penalty, but what's that? Gary in the pits already? Well, I thought he was going in for no reason, but I just remembered we got mandatory pit stops, so let's have our pit crew noises again once again. Clear to go when you drop. And there he goes. And there you go, the special streamer pit stop camera.
This is how the Holden sounds is taken off. Then the Ford.
I'm not sure what he did in that pit stop, to be honest, because he's still on super softs. He might be going for a two-stopper. Not sure what his strategy is there. As we see Jack Barrett and Alex Fazari, their gaps have sort of opened up now. So, time to pull some consistent laps, everyone.
Oh, Ross got past.
That was in the pit stop, I believe.
No.
But Ross certainly has some ground to make up now after going off track on his own at Tony DeLuca corner, as well as trying to make a move and binning someone. I believe they got off, but Ross did not. I'm not sure who that was. I think it was King. I'm not sure. Do you remember who it was?
Sorry?
Who Ross smacked into the side of?
That was the guy that just pitted.
Gary.
Yeah, that was that guy.
As we see Ross going around the 10k corner and through the technical fast bit through the double right-hander. He's got 8 seconds to make up on Alex Fazzari. We'll see how he goes. Because Mr. Faz watching the stream, I don't know. We could mess him up a
Flash
bit.
the headlights if you're watching the stream. Just turn them on and off.
Headlights, mate. Yeah, man.
Yeah, mate. What a legend. Don't do it excessively, Larry. We'll give you a penalty.
Yeah, flashing another driver in front of you. What was that, mate?
Sorry, Barrett. Alright, let's ride along with fans. Let's ride on board with him. Let's give him a bit of pressure here. Make it a bit more interesting. Fast, mate, I just got one question, mate. Why are you driving a car that's a piece of crap? It's a Ford, mate. Should have bought a Holden. Look, how are you going to win it? Because you're imagining Holdens, mate, and you're getting fancy. You're going to grab onto your wonky donkey.
Hear from Gary, our little interview.
Yeah.
The spectators, mate.
Yeah, right. Like, that's the thing. He didn't hear it, and that's why he's going to win it, because he's going to start thinking about it.
Oh, a bit of a slide there.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about putting it in the wall. We can see it happening.
Well, I reckon we'll leave him alone for now to have his own race, but let's go check in with someone else. Let's go check in with Gary. Who's that behind him? Richard King.
Wait, that was actually a good lap by fans. Look, 9 seconds. That was actually pretty good.
We might have to ride on board with him and give him some pace, mate. But he's got Ross catching him. Since you're watching the stream, you got an angry Ross chasing you. He was 8 seconds behind, but now he's only 5. So watch out, Faz. You might have to pump out some more fast laps. Otherwise, Ross is going to catch you.
More people. I have to punch some more people.
Yeah, if you don't, Ross will.
Yeah. The John Sands is flying, mate.
But still, the new man in the series, Mr. Glenn Posey, showing his father's who's boss.
You know what I learned about Ross? He's a Volvo, mate. He owns a Volvo. He's a Volvo man.
It's a Volvo, man.
Yeah, mate. It's a Volvo, man.
Well, Volvo's not in Group C. I believe it's only in Group A.
Yeah, it's not. Sadly.
Boo-hoo. As we see, Ross is really making up ground on Faz, only 3 seconds behind. You can see him in front. Let's ride on board with Ross. As you can see, the green's tough, Falcon up ahead into the Tony DeLuca corner. Really dark over here, especially considering Ross forgot to change his light bulbs.
Yeah, that really doesn't help him, does it? It's really going to affect him as the night goes on.
As we go through turn 5 into the 10k corner. His delta's looking pretty consistent too, only 10 pop this time. His best lap so far was an 8 flat.
Oh, yep, that's what he's
And his best lap was his last lap actually, so he's starting to turn on the pace now, starting to get in his rhythm. And hopefully he can make his way up to the front, or hopefully not, whatever you want and what the fans want.
What do they want?
I don't know. They want Holden to win, which is looking likely right now.
Yeah, it does look pretty likely. 12 seconds. Oh, 12 seconds? That was like 6 last time we had a look.
Yeah, he's really turning it on, Mr. Glenn. First timer in this series, so for his debut in this race, what a story for him.
Yeah, you're definitely right there. Running like a rocket ship.
But we can't forget the efforts of Jack Barrett in the second as well, running away from Alex Fazzari. But if Faz can turn on his pace, he might be able to catch him. But let's go check in with this battle. Ross has finally caught up to Alex Fazzari, and we get to now talk about their battle as
Faz listens in. Are you getting scared, mate? Are you starting to get a little trembly and starting to shake, and then you don't press your pedals right, and then end up running wide like you just did? And you're going to run wide into here too. Told you. Now you're at a bad exit. Now Ross is going to get the run on you, and you're going to start shitting yourself. Right now you're thinking, oh no. He's going to go up the inside, and he goes. And now Faz is going to outbrake himself. I can see it. He's going to brake too late and go into the grass. Watch, I'm telling you.
Nah, that's something Ross will do. Here we go. Really late on the brakes for Ross. Through Tony Luca corner. He finally has some headlights to see where he's going from the person behind him.
I'll tell you what's funny. Faz brakes so early. He didn't want to make me right. Faz, go for a move, mate. Come on.
Send it in the 10k corner, mate.
Go on, send it. Send it for Bill.
Send it like he did in someone else.
Send it for Bill. Send it for Bill.
Get in there, mate. Nah.
No. What a baby.
Oh,
Oh, mate.
oh what
baby.
a save, mate.
Yeah, that was good, mate. I'm proud, mate. I'm proud father. Now get past him and I'll be even prouder. When we're going down the straight, give us a little on and off with the headlights if you're pissed off with us. You better turn it back on, mate. You won't be able to see in the first corner.
Okay, let's let him to his craft as we're halfway through the race now. And I saw before Mr. Glenn Posey had the fastest lap of the race so far with a 7.7, I believe. So that's a good time by him.
That is, isn't it? He's been pretty good, to be honest. I even think if Ross didn't in it, I think there would have been a bit of trouble in paradise for us.
Well,
He's had some good pace.
Yeah, I'm 90% confident too that my service settings are right for the reverse grid. So cross your fingers, cross your toes, touch some wood.
That's some wood. I know Faz is into that. Okay, let's keep going.
We see him into the bits for his strategy halfway through the race. Taking his super softs halfway through the race, so he might be going for a double super strategy. As Daniel, give us the pit stop sounds.
Drop and go. Meow.
As we see a lot of other people going into the pits too, so following a similar strategy, as well as Faz and Ross. So come all in at the halfway mark.
Drop and away you go.
As Ross gets out in front. And Alex Fazzari actually overtook Ross in the pit stops.
Has Faz pitted?
I thought I saw him in the pits. Maybe he didn't give us a flash of the headlights. Actually, maybe not during the battle.
Yeah, he done it. No, bad decision. He done it when he went
through the 10k corner.
What a move!
What a move, Faz.
Oh, no, you haven't got it done, mate. Oh, no. Well, you got past my hole.
Let's stop pissing him off and let's get back to proper race commentary. But with Glenn up in the lead, has now got some competition from Alex Fazzari. I'm not sure if he pit or not, so...
He's done what I said! Oh, almost. Oh. Sorry, Faz. Okay, keep racing out.
As he goes into the pits, there we go. So he didn't go into the pits, so gave Glenn a bit of a heart attack there, but giving him fresh air once more. But Ross has got some ground to make up. We'll see how he goes. I believe he's going to pass Faz in the pits. Yeah, by a long shot it looks like.
Yeah, by a mile.
That gives Jack Barrett the position too, actually. It's a good strategy from him. Must have put in a bit less fuel or whatnot, but looks like everyone's going for the double super soft strategy. So that might be the strategy to beat here. I don't see any other way, to be honest. That might just be the optimal strategy. What do you reckon?
Sorry.
Good thoughts as we are on.
Sorry, what'd you say? Sorry, what'd you say?
Everyone's doing the double super self strategy besides one person. I forgot who that was, but what do you reckon on that strategy?
I don't know.
Wonderful commentary. Let's go check in with...
Oh yeah, I have a question. Found a pit stop for us. I might have just worked out a hack. You see, for the pit stop, the compulsory pit stop, does it mean that you have to change tyres, or you just have to put fuel in, or one or the other?
I think you have to change tyres for it to work.
Oh, okay. So I was going to say, if it didn't, you could go with the full tank softs, pit, put a litre in, then go back out.
No.
Hey, come on. I want to try that now. I'm going to try that on a league I don't like.
Well, let's go through the order now as we're over halfway in the race. Glenn's still in the lead with a hefty 15-second gap, but Ross has got clean air now to go and chase him down, so we'll see how that goes. Still didn't check his bulbs in the pit stop, so he's blind through the Tony DeLuca corner.
I have one thing to say. I've just seen it. I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but a man received a pig heart transplant. He died within 2 months of surgery.
Yeah, where's the punchline?
He just said he received a pig's heart.
Okay.
I don't know, I just thought that's a bit weird. I didn't know they did that.
As the fastest time has now been given to Ross for the 7.4, so he certainly is turning on the pace to try and catch up to Glenn Pozzi. We'll see how their time compares, as Pozzi is still up on his time, actually 4 tenths up on his time, so he's turning on the pace too. He does not want Ross to catch him, but Ross is also up on his time, half a second, so they certainly both are trying to turn it on for this race.
They really are, aren't they? As we're getting 20 laps into the 30 lap race.
That's a 7-1.
Smith left.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I think it was because of that incident we saw at the last turn. Went back into pits and just left. But their time's actually not too far off. Glenn did a 7.1, but Ross did a 7 flat. So their times certainly are similar, but Ross a tenth quicker. So he's got 10 laps to make up 15 seconds. It might not be possible for Ross.
You'd have to bin it for Ross to catch him.
We might see the person on their debut taking race 1 victory here at Hidden Valley. It's certainly something for the history books as he comes around to his father. About to lap his father. Look at that. Whoa.
Whoa!
He changed his mind about going into the pits. He was going to let Glenn pass, but then decided, nope, I'm going into the pits. I believe this is his second pit stop. Not sure what he is doing, but let's get some pit stop noises. Clear to go. Clear to go when you drop. 3, 2, 1.
Go, 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 go!
Oh, maybe not. Oh, what's he doing?
One eternity later.
He's gone back into the garage, so I reckon that might be him out for this race, to be honest.
Eternities later.
Alex Fazzari in 4th. Not a podium, mate. What happened?
See what happened?
We happened, mate.
Yeah. So Faz. Continuously flash your headlights if you want to kill us. Oh, he hasn't flashed them. I'll do it on the straight. Do it on the straight.
Fastest lap by Ross Macron, 6.8.
Wait.
It's made up 2 seconds on Glenn.
Oh, maybe you could do it.
Still
He
8
flashed-
laps to go though, and
Yeah,
as he's
flashing
flashed
them,
his headlights. I'm sure
Okay.
Daniel's the one you want to kill, not me, mate. Otherwise ATCM won't run anymore.
It was your idea.
Why am I watching myself? But let's watch Jack Barrett on the bottom step of the podium. 9 seconds behind Ross, but I believe Ross's pace is just a lot faster. Let's see Jack Barrett's lap an 8.1 compared to Ross with a 6.8. So yeah, I don't think Jack Barrett will make any ground on Ross, but Ross is making ground on Glenn. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm hoping that Glenn will hold on for these last 7 laps. I really want him to win rather than Ross, to be honest. What do you reckon?
I think we all did, didn't you hear me screaming and crying when Ross back? Bring it on.
As Glenn is still turning it on. Look at this delta, 2 tenths. He does not want to give this position to Ross. Has a bit of a slide there, but no loss of time. Through the 10k corner. Sponsored by Bill Cosmoricas. Coming through the double right-handers onto the fast bit of track, through the tricky downhill, onto the last set of corners, onto the straight, still up on this time around 1/10 creeping up to 2 now. Might even see that come up to 3 as we see him lapping Richard King there in the 101 car. But yeah, let's see what this time comes along to. What was that? A 7 flat, so 2 tenths slower than Ross. I don't think Ross can catch up, to be honest.
Nah, I don't think it's going to happen.
And that's a good thing. But what a story for the man on his debut race. Already in contention for winning. He may not be in contention for anywhere sort of championship wise, but winning a round is just as good as championship points in my opinion.
Definitely.
But yeah, what a drive from him. Really lucky off the start, jumping Ross, and then from there Ross just making a bunch of mistakes. And he has just capitalised on that and pushed out some fast and consistent laps, always having some clear track.
Yeah, he's been pretty lucky with the lap cars too.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed this grid is actually pretty good at letting cars pass lap-wise.
Yeah.
Which is good. Always great to see some good racecraft and obeying flags and whatnot.
Definitely. Makes the racing more enjoyable.
Certainly does. As we come to lap 25, only 5 laps to go. That's the pit window done and dusted, so no more pitting anymore. The pit lane is closed. Let's go check in with Ross Macaron. He's still pretty consistent on his 6.8, so he is really pushing these laps and pushing to try and catch up to Glenn. Hoping that he might make a mistake or that he will just be quicker than him in terms of pace. He comes around the 10k corner through the fast section of
I
track.
don't see it happening.
Yeah, I see it happening too. I'm rooting for Mr. Glenn. As we go with Jack Barrett, can't forget his efforts too. A really good drive from him after having a battle with Alex Fazzari at the start of the race.
Yeah, it's been a good run for him after that. He just nice clean race, kept it going. It's what we like to see for the Ford fans.
And as much as we're making fun of Mr. Fazzari, he has done a good job on his race too, having some good battles for the stream, making it interesting for us.
But still, Faz, shut up. Okay, keep going.
As he's pushing out some pretty consistent laps too, only around 1/10 within his best time. So well done to you, Mr. Faz. Flashing headlights. We're not making fun of you this time, or at least I'm not. Daniel's the one you want to kill. Anyway, as we drop back to Richard King in the 101 car, may not have the best pace compared to everyone, but he does stick out races there. full respect to him.
Yeah, that's good on him. We've all been there. It's only upwards.
Yeah. Especially from getting help from our other drivers. Our little community is certainly really good. Anyone can get a hold of Ross, and he's always happy to help someone get their little bits of times around the track, where you're going wrong, what you can improve on. And yeah,
Definitely.
it's really a good little community. So if you want to be a part of it, come join our Discord. We are always welcome to everyone that wants to be a part of our series. As you can see, our numbers aren't too high, but I reckon they're pretty reasonable. But yeah, it's always good to have multiple drivers, so if you're interested in all this racing, come join our Discord. Be a part of it. We have around 14 sign-ups, I believe, so unfortunately not everyone's showing up. But yeah, that's fine. But if you can't watch all these streams, you can always watch them back on our YouTube, displaying there on screen at Assetto Touring Car Masters. We have all our rounds of the Monday Madness Mini Cup up on there for you to watch if you missed them. Fill you in on the action that has unfolded. But yeah, let's focus back onto the racing. Ross still has caught up. He's made up 4 seconds on Glenn, but it's not enough. 2 laps to go. Glenn has basically sealed this if he doesn't make any mistakes, which I don't think is going to happen, to be honest. He has had a brilliant drive this race.
Definitely. It's been a good race pretty much for everyone, to be honest, just not Ross.
Yeah. Ross is the only one that's sort of made mistakes and crashed. He's the one with the big incident of this race, I believe.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's a bit unfortunate too. Gary, as we see Richard King block the rees and slide off the track there. That's a hefty incident. But yeah, a bit unfortunate that Mr. Gary Bozzy has been sitting in the pits. He hasn't finished this race, but yeah, let's check on with Alex Fazzari for a bit, but we'll move away from you because the last lap is coming up and that's the time to go watch the leader. But we'll watch you for a bit, Mr. Fazzari.
Bin it. Bin it. do a drift first corner. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. Flash your headlights if you're going to do it.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, everybody. Clip this one. We're going to see the Falcon go into the wall. Lock up the rear sight. Give it a good slide. Here we go, come on.
Mr. Drifter, come on. No.
Oh, mate, if it was a holder, it'd slide.
Well, let's go check on.
Try it. Oh.
It's the last lap. We got to go check on Mr. Glenn. Brilliant drive from him coming around Tony the Luca corner.
Up on the curb. In the gay car, as I thought it was. Up through the right and the left. Getting right over to the left here. Not as much as he would like, but it doesn't matter. He's won this race. Yeah. It's in the bag.
Through the 10K corner. Breaking at the 50-metre board. Get up towards the curb. Use the runoff. He doesn't really use the runoff. Get a good exit through here. Run wide over there to get a better exit through there. And then onto the downhill. Very easy to lock a brake, but I don't see that happening. On the brakes for the last corner and onto the straight. And on debut, he has won round 3, race 1.
Give him a flash.
Monday Madness Mini Cup and across the line. Well done to you, mate.
I want to see the skids. Let us see the skids.
Let's have a look at the skids.
Yeah,
mate.
Yeah, mate. Oi, don't do it. Don't do a Brady Kostecki and almost knock over your trophy. and Ross McElrain coming in second. Good fight back for him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then we got Barrett wrapping the last corner for the last
wrapping it
time.
up.
Well, not last time, because we've got another race. For the last time of this race.
Hopefully reverse grid too. Oh, look at that burnouts. That's going to be a good picture on our social media page. He'll be in the front. What a race from him, winning on debut. Well done to you, mate. Beautiful skids too. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. 360 into turn 1.
The skid's better than the racecraft.
Look at that, mate.
Oi!
Whoa.
Oi! Oi, this is good! Oi!
Look at that, mate.
Oi, okay, he's a pro skidder, mate. He's a pro skidder.
Oh, look at that. Look at those skids, though.
Oi, that's good.
That is... Whoa!
Oh! Okay, nah, okay, yeah, okay. Oh, no. Oh, I thought he was going to 362. Keep going.
That is... Well done to you, mate. There's skids out of everyone. That's off to you, mate. Well done.
Oh, yeah. God, you can have a lot of photos to choose from. Look at him, still going.
It's gonna drift the whole track around the 10k corner.
Oi! Oi!
We might have to put these cars on the drift server. Look at that.
The way he's tuned them up. Look at that.
Look at that.
Okay, there's something wrong here.
With
He's
the
got
holding,
speed codes by
with the
himself.
holding banner behind. Oh, that is gonna make a good shot. Yeah.
Okay, that was crazy.
A clap to you. Beautiful skids, mate. Well done. Well, on that bombshell, we will be right back for race 2 and on the next episode of ATCM whether I've got my server settings right. We'll be right back for race 2. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. And on tonight's episode, if my settings right, they're right. It's a reverse grid. Pretty happy with that, but it looks like we have 3 missing spots, so that might be a bit interesting because we had some DNFs at the start of the race. Hopefully they show up for the next race. If not, we've only got 4 people. We're missing Alex Fazzari, he should join. And we're missing Gary and Josh Smith, who DNF'd. So I don't think he will join, to be honest. But we can only hope, can we?
Yeah, definitely.
As yet, we see Fazzari joining the server. He should be in a moment. There he is. Pop up in his green stuff. Looks like you're in second place, mate. So don't stuff it up. You're in second place on the grid because I don't think the 2 people in first and second are showing up.
He's going to stuff it up.
Let's see if people have checked their light bulbs out for this race. Faz has. He's checked his light bulbs, they're working. He's changed them. As he looks around.
Doing his nervous looks, I missed that last round.
There he is, looking around in his car.
Wait, make your head go up and down.
He can't do that. He can only look side to side.
I got a party in this house tonight, and I'm gonna have a good time. Hey, yeah.
Flash your headlights while you're doing that.
Hey. Oh, you flash your headlights too, make it a rave party. Do it both at the same time.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
There's a party in this house tonight, and Faz is gonna pin it in the first corner. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you won't be doing that into the first corner.
You'll be doing the
won't.
rave into turn 1.
You wouldn't. I do the rave into turn 1. You don't have to do it when you turn it. Just do it into the braking zone. Flash your headlights if you're going to do it.
Nah.
Come on.
Don't do it.
Come on.
Nah. We don't want to see an 8-car pile up. That's Turby's thing. Speaking of Turby, he's not here.
Oh, yeah, where's Turby?
But as we're distracted by Alex's rave party, 15 seconds to light, Daniel.
Someone left. Oh, back to pits.
It's me.
Oh, that's us.
And it's lights out of the world.
And we're gonna race and have a good time. Down to the first corner. Faz, horrible start, mate. There. I don't know why the Falcons did such bad starts. Do the rave party, Faz. You won't do the rave party.
Oh, bit of a smack. Oh.
Oh, Faz round the outside. Oh.
Ross has managed to jump up as we see who's that behind King. He has not had a good start, but Jack Barrett showing up a bit late, I think. He probably came out of pits then. But as we see Alex Fazzari and Ross Macro, Ross getting ahead. We missed a move once again. Camera shy with the moves.
Big spin there for, I don't know which one was which, but the sun.
Yeah, well, you don't. It's Glenn now. Gary's not in the server no more.
Oh yeah, come on Glenn, you got this, mate. Get up there. Ross is gonna win now.
But Ross with a lot better start, but coming into Tony DeLuca corner without headlights. We'll see how he goes.
Please bin it to make it interesting.
If not, Alex, feel free to bin him. Come on, Paz. Just let off the brakes a bit and send it. Here we go.
We'll look away for 5 minutes.
Well, I don't think he's focused on that right now because he's getting pressure from Glenn in the superior car behind him.
Hey! It's not superior.
Yeah, it is, mate.
who is superior, why they're two in front of it.
Because look, mate, it's the only Holden on the grid. Well, besides King.
Poor King.
We're outmatched, bro.
But our fault your other one's left.
The skid master, mate, he'll make it up. The number 95 car, let's go check with Alex Fazzari and Ross running away from the field. Alex, you better catch him, mate. Don't let him run away. It's a shame the one time our server settings work, not everyone shows up in the last race. As we see Glenn looking for a move into turn 1, we'll see how they go. Baz, whoa, maybe going for the switchback. Running a bit wide, Glenn. Side by side through the S. Guess we'll call it the S's on the brakes at the 50-meter board into the 10k corner. We'll see if anyone makes a move. Doesn't look like it. They're just going to sit behind. And through the 10k corner out the other side as Baz runs it out a bit. He's really feeling the pressure from the 2AY car.
Ford versus Holden. The battle of the greats.
A battle you love to see. Battle of the manufacturers. Back when the cars were at their Aussiest.
He's got him. He's not going to mess it up again.
Moving over at the last second there. Side by side once again for turn 1. We'll see how they go. If Faz can make the switch back again. He really needs to cover the inside, and that's what he's done. Sticking to the inside, not letting Faz get by as he gets a bit of an out sideways there. But holds it really well.
That was a good save. Faz has been a bit dicey tonight.
We'll see if Faz can make his another iconic move at the 10k corner, but a bit squiggly out of there, so I don't think it's going to happen, just filing in behind. But as I say that, he's looking up the inside. Bit of a slide from him, has ruined his exit though. Really good racing here. But as this commotion goes on, Ross has just been able to run away. We'll leave it to you, Mr. Daniel.
Headed through the last corner, we got, was it Greg? No, Gary?
Glenn. Like Glenn 20, man.
We got Glenn headed down the straight as we're looking at his rear end. I love a good rear end. And we're headed into the first corner. Okay. Headed into the first corner now. It's a long left-hand sweeping corner. Got to hit the double apex nicely there. Get a good exit. Don't take too much curve because it will spit you. And it's done that a lot to people tonight, like it almost done to Faz. Head down, up through the S's, down into the fast right-hander, and then head towards the 10k main corner. As we head towards it, looking at the ATCM signs and wondering what a great league it is. Get it turned in. This is the apex. Oh, I guess a nice late apex, so that looks really nice. Use a bit of the exit curve. Back up onto this entry curve on the outside there. Hitting the apex. Good exit. Oh, a bit of a slide there through there. That was a big slide. As we head past the energy to the world sign, I don't know how to say that, Conquer Phillips. As we see Faz headed through too. Headed into the last corner again for the 5th lap. And Faz just getting walked. Getting absolutely walked. Faz, I'm just saying, you're getting walked about as much as I walk my dog, which is a fair bit. Come on, mate, get it together.
But now that's given Len some clear air to try and catch up to Ross, though.
I see.
Running head out on the grass there. Bit of a slide showing off for the fans. And Jack Barrett starting in the pits. He's finally managed to catch up to Richard King. They're going side by side into Tony DeLuca corner.
Up over the
He's
curb.
just done it because Richard King has just hit the curb too much and has ruined his exit and hit the curb again and has just flung him off the track. Really unfortunate for him. But now Jack Barrett's got 20 seconds to make up on Faz. We'll see how their pace compares, with Jack Barrett's fastest time being a 10.2 and Alex Fazari's being a 10.9, so definitely got some pace on him. But let's focus on these top two. Ross coming across the line with a 9.8 and Glenn with a 9 flat. Nice over there, but yeah, their pace is very similar, but Ross is just creeping up in the times. Just slightly, about by a tenth, and it's just pulling away ever so slightly. But yeah, their pace is very similar.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Ross could win it again, to be honest. I don't know. He hasn't been on his A game tonight, I feel like.
He said he would, but after race 1 he wasn't. But he might have learnt from his mistakes and has decided to calm it down a bit. Not make any stupid sins, but has still not learnt to turn his headlights on and check those bulbs. Ross come across the line with a 9 flat, but Glenn crossed the line with an 8, 9, a tenth quicker. So they're only about a tenth quicker than each other per lap, so the gap might just maintain itself, but we'll see how we go, because there's still mandatory pit stop to go. As you can see on the leaderboard, the one next to their race numbers, it indicates how many pit stops they have left to do.
Oh yeah.
As one thing,
I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah, one thing too, this leaderboard can go into different things, so let's try and experiment with this progress. As we can see, Ross making up 6 positions. This might not be right, to be honest. It doesn't look right. But then again, Ross did start from the back.
It's not right.
Yeah, or all glance past that. Pit stops, this is wrong too, because it... No, actually it is right, because Jack Barrett started in the pits, so that's counted that as a stop.
But he done it before the pit window opened, so it doesn't count to his mandatory.
Yeah. As let's see if there's anything else. Tyre age. That's a pretty
That's
cool
a good
thing.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So everyone's tyres are about 8 laps old right now, excluding Barrett and Richard King. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see how long the tyre life is. That's one thing to definitely keep an eye on. Off, that doesn't really tell us anything, so let's just go back to the relative. As we see Glenn lapping Barrett, but you saw Ross there up in front, so we'll see their times. I think, yeah, it's just maintained itself. Still 4 seconds, but not growing, not shrinking. It's just staying where it is.
That's how we like it. That's how Ross likes it, I bet.
Well, now that it's calmed down a bit and we've got to lap 10, let's get on board with Fazari so you can stir him up a bit.
Stir him like my curry got stirred. Hey, look, he's flashed his headlights. So, do you even know how to drive, Faz? I've got one question. Do you even know how to drive? Like, come on. Get it together. Imagine being an owner of your own league and not even winning. Oh, that's just horrible. And this just proves our point that you got carried in the ATCM Bathurst 1000, mate. You got carried harder than baby gets carried out of the hospital. That was a good save, though, actually, to be honest. Good on you.
Through the 10k corner.
He spent 10k on bloody... I don't know. Okay, keep going. I'm getting tired now. It's starting to get to my head.
Well, we've only got 20 laps to go, with everyone's gaps looking about same. Ross across the line with an 8.4. Let's see what Glenn comes across with. An 8.5. So yeah, it's this weird mix of being a tenth faster than each other. Just maintaining that gap to the exact point.
Here's something, Chippy. How about we try something?
Yep.
Do you have the guts to do the last 15 laps of the race on your own?
No. You're not going to bed early.
Please.
No.
Please, please.
You signed the contract.
Sign no contract.
Guilty as charged. Well, who should we ride along with? Who do you want to commentate for a lap?
I want to go to sleep.
Too bad.
Let's commentate. Commentate King.
Mr. King.
King's fast right hand up, wheels are sticking through his guards.
Well, I'm going to interrupt you there because I need to rejoin. Well, there you go. Get back to commentating, mate. Hope you didn't fall asleep in that top.
Still, he's headed up the hill now. There's the little squiggly bits, as Shipley would say, then into the double left-hander. Getting ready to get into the hard braking zone in the last corner and carry as much mid-corner speed as he can without getting the rear end getting out and taking too much curb like he just did, as he almost hits a bloody wall there. That was close. Told you someone was probably going to hit it tonight. As I'm itching back while I commentate, he's headed up the straight. And he's going to brake right at the 100-metre board if he's going to be quick, which I think he braked at about good enough. He hasn't got his headlights on either. No one gets it. As he
check his bulbs. As that gap's starting to open up between Glenn and Ross now to 5 seconds compared to when it was 4, so Ross might have turned up the pace as Richard King goes rally racing for a bit and decides to go back on as we see the Castrol sign, the beautiful custom Castrol sign that I made, as we see Glenn going into the pits now for his tyre change on lap 13. Let's see if this tyre life thing is right and see if it has progressed. And that is wrong too. How fun. It was right until someone pit. But I don't know, that one mark that indicates pit stop also isn't working, so how fun is that, everyone?
Is it fun? I don't know.
I know. As Alex Fazari is now in second, getting a glimpse of what it's like to be up with the big dogs, but he's getting nervous there, drifting his car around.
He's getting worried. He's scared of us. He doesn't know what's going to hit him.
Wake up! Okay, we'll move on to someone more interesting because Faz is making you fall asleep. Let's ride on board with Ross Macaron, about to lap Richard King. We'll see how this goes. But we've seen before that Richard King just lets people by, as you see there, just taking a detour, doing some rally racing. This probably isn't the right server for you. Right, going off-road all the time, maybe we might have to do an off-road race. I reckon he would be pretty good at that.
Yeah, 100%.
As we are with Jack Barrett, fought his way up from the pits into 4th out of 5 drivers, so not too bad from him.
I need a jump start.
Need a jump start, mate?
Wait a minute. Oh, we're only halfway.
Get some jumper cables, mate.
Yeah, I need 20 more volts.
Okay, well now that it's calmed down, Story time. Tell us some stories, man.
Yeah. What do we want to hear about?
I don't know.
Want to hear a joke?
Sure, let's hear it.
A joke. Okay. So, there's all these mates at the gym. They're lifting weights. They're getting jacked. Like, pumping weights. And then they see this other guy, and he's absolutely huge. He's jacked out of his mind. One of the boys goes to the other boy, like, there to go ask why it's got such a little head. Oh, mate goes, oh, mate, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but why you got such a little head? And he goes, oh, little buddy, mate, it's a very long story, but I'll tell you the short version. So I'm running down the beach, and I trip over this bottle, and it turns out it's a genie bottle. And out came this genie in, and
Yeah, not this joke, mate. That's not family friendly.
yes, it is. It's a new version.
Okay.
Out came this Commodore. It was beautiful.
Whoa.
And then he goes, oh, can I sleep in the car? No. And, oh, can I at least take the car home? No. Can the car at least run over my little head? And he goes, okay. And he ends up doing the little head, but he actually wasn't talking about his head. He was talking about his Ford.
Okay, this joke sucks. Like.
I got halfway through it and then you told me it wasn't family friendly, so I had to change it.
Well,
Okay, next joke.
mate, we're starting to get a battle brewing up between Glenn and Fazzari.
How did Faz get past?
Well, Glenn has made his pit stop. Hasn't showed on the thing, so he might not have changed tyres, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see as that discussion. The pits makes it boring. Alright.
Here we go. We got another. Let's tell a story, actually. Let's tell the story about the first day I met you, Shipley.
Oh,
Let's go back in the day and get the nostalgia. So it would have been probably before April, probably.
I don't know.
March. Yeah, probably around March. So we were on the server, me and Tony DeLuca, who isn't here racing, right? We're doing some laps. It was Melbourne. We're doing laps. We're racing. Tony goes, oh, let's see if this Shipley bloke will jump in VC and we'll give him a hand. Tony'd been talking to you at that stage, so you jump in. And I remember I go, hi. And then I got nothing back. He didn't even say hello back to me, mate. And then later on I got a little, oh, what'd you say? Something. Tony asked how the car felt and you went, feels a little understeering, I think. Or he said it doesn't turn in, or it might have been oversteer, I don't know. And that was the day I met Cooper Shipley.
no way. I remember the sprint races, I won one of them. Too good.
Oh yeah. 5 minute sprint races.
Yeah, man. As Glenn Posey has the fastest lap of the race so far at an 8 flat. Let's see what Ross has done. 8.3. But still up on his time, Glenn. Ross has yet to do his pit stop too, but I'm hoping this leaderboard's just stuffed up, but it's saying he hasn't made a pit stop when he was. So hopefully he did his pit stop. As we see Ross going into pits now, let's do our ATCM commentary. Pit stop team.
That was a bit quick.
Yeah, splash and dash.
I don't think he put tyres on.
No, he didn't. That might be why they're not showing pit stop, because Ross hasn't done his pit stop too, it looks like. So I think you have. We've already proven that theory, that you have to do your tyres to clear the pit stop.
What if we're wrong? Ross knows all the secrets.
Yeah, maybe. He's got all the experience of the server as we see him come to the 10k corner. That gap with Glenn has dropped down actually 2 seconds now. It was 5 seconds before all the pit stops, so he definitely has made up some ground, Glenn. So we could see a battle to end off this race. Mr. Daniel, wake you up a bit.
What's going on?
Might see a battle brew. 2 seconds, mate.
What, for the lead?
Yeah, for the lead.
Well, come on. I want to see someone pass someone. Come on, guys.
That's right on board with Mr. Glenn. Best lap as 7.7. Ross, but still an 8.3, so Glenn has certainly turned it on now. He wants this position bad. He's had enough being back here in second. He wants that top step of the podium. He won the first race, but he wants to have the clean sweep and win both races of round 3. Speaking of round 3, this is the second last race of the whole entire championship. Next fortnight we got an endurance race at Morgan Park, a 2-hour race. That's going to be an interesting one, isn't it, Daniel?
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to race that, but I'm all out.
Yeah, we all had our rounds we wanted to race, but sacrifice ourselves for the league. Unlike the last episodes of this, as we see Ross Macaron setting a fast time, but Glenn has just beaten that straight away with a 7.6 and Ross with a 7.7, so we're again back to that medium of only a tenth quicker than each other. We'll see how this goes.
Being it Ross.
Being it Ross. Being it Ross.
Being it Ross.
Let's have a look at their deltas. They're both up on their deltas by like the same amount. Look at that.
Boy, no way.
They're literally the same. No, he's down. Can he save it at the last corner? Yes, he can. Not by much though. 7.4 from Ross and a 7.6 from Glenn. So Ross has just saw the time last lap and said, "Nah, you're not catching me, bud." Has just run away with his lap time, but yet to change his bulbs for turn 1, as he's 2 temps up on this time. So yeah, really pushing now, as Glenn's just not able to keep up with that sort of time. So I reckon Ross is just going to run away now, unless he bins it and spins at the 10k corner. And no,
he's dropping a gear and disappears.
He drops a gear and the engine disappears.
Yeah, I hope so.
Nah, he'll probably make it to the end. That's another temp on his time. Let's go look at Glenn. 8 temps down on this time. So yeah, Ross has just built that gap up to 3 seconds now. Looks like our final order is in place, but anything can happen. There's still 7 laps to go. 7 minutes left until Mr. Daniel can go to sleep.
Can't you do the last 5 laps on your own?
No. You gotta stay here, and to make you stay here, commentate Ross.
Sorry?
Your turn to commentate Ross.
Okay, we've got Ross driving a car. Pretty fascinating. As he's heading into the fast right-hander there. Through the S's. It's so boring. And he's turning left. Oh, how interesting. Chamber Gisbergen. He's turning left. He's turning left. Now he's going straight. 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 Now he's going straight.
Mate, what is this commentary?
Now he's going left. Now he's going left.
Make fun of
that.
that.
We're with Faz, mate. We're with Faz. No, go back to Ross. I'll commentate it.
Okay. He doesn't want to watch you, man.
Now we're headed up the hill towards the fast right-hander. Take this across to the 10k corner. This Ross's car just looks fluently over the curves, through the corners, and getting on the power nice and smoothly, which is what you want to gain the car. He just ruined everything I said. Okay, now turn right, and now we're going to turn right. Now we're going to turn left. No, I'm joking. Now, he's headed down the hill now. Really easy to stuff the whole race here, to be honest. If you lock up and run a little bit wide, you're going to go straight into a fucking wall. Sorry. Oh. I almost done a Scotty McLaughlin.
You did do it, Scotty McLaughlin.
No, but did you remember what Scotty did? He swore and then he went, oh, I didn't say the second part. And now, I'm too tired, see. This way shouldn't let me do it when I'm tired. Now he's braking at 100 metre board. I'm getting forced. And now he's got to turn in. He hits the double apex. He's got it done. Gets on the power. Turns right. How fascinating. And heads up the hill through the little S thing and then on the brakes, turning right into the fast right-hander. That Falcon does look pretty good. I like that degree. Now he's headed down towards the 10k man corner, which I'm missing that 10k man tonight. He gets it done, hits his apex on the power, good exit, he's up on his time. Get it turned in, hold it flat and hope it sticks, up the hill, get a little bit of a kink left, on the brakes, turn it in left, get it in, get on the power a little bit for a little bit longer, then back on the brakes, I think, into the last corner. Yes, I was right, it is the last corner.
That's really good, lad. 3 attempts up on his time.
That's a good exit there too. 4 tenths I think he might get.
Oh, it's creeping up. There you go, 4 attempts at 7 flat. See, Glenn can compare that. 7-8 nut.
Ross is on the run.
He wants to finish this race. He is probably wanting to go to sleep too. It's probably way past his bedtime right now.
Yeah, probably goes to bed when I go to bed. Oh.
Only 4 more laps, mate. I'm sure you can handle it. Let's go commentate Alex Mazzara, your favourite man.
Okay, I'm scrolling on TikTok and I just found a baby playing with a dog's paws. Okay, back to the stream. And we're with Faz. Is that into the last quarter? Wait, Faz, did you like my last comment? Flash your headlights if you didn't.
Mr. Drifter. Right.
Did you like it, Faz? Flash your headlights. No. Okay. As he heads up to the 50k corner.
10k.
10k, mate, I'm too tired for this. In the green's tough livery, which he's redone and he's done a pretty good job actually. To be honest, it does look a bit better.
Nah, he hasn't redone it. That's the same.
No, isn't he redone the tough part?
Nah, I don't think he did. Flash your lights and you redone that livery patch over here.
Flash your headlights if you didn't do it. Flash your headlights if you're not hearing it. Oh, wait, which answer was it? Oh, no. Next lap, flash your headlights if you did change the livery. Do it now, flash it if you did it.
He won't do it. We stop from trying to communicate to him. Let's focus on his lap right here and commentate it, Mr. Daniel.
Okay. He's probably going to be looking around nervous like normal as you head up the hill, through the little S's, then on the brace, get it turned into a bit of grass there. That might affect his entry as he misses the apex. Get on the brakes, nice and late, get it turned in, don't lock a left front. He runs very, very wide. That's going to affect his exit. Then he gets a bit of a slide going. That is not going to help his cause. Well, he's actually, oh no, he is on for a podium, but only because hardly anyone is racing. Good on you, Baz. Okay, as we head down towards the first corner, sorry, we have Faz just cruising along. He hasn't got much to go on for him right now. He's 42 seconds behind and 18 seconds in front of Barrett. He's just having a cruise.
Oh,
he's
binned it.
That's great, Faz. That's great, mate. You have no pressure on you. You still bin
You
it.
had no pressure. Let's go check in with Jack Barrett. Starting in the pits from this race, showing up a bit late, but still managed to make up at least one position. But unfortunately, it looks like Richard King is out of the race, as Barrett's got Ross Macron trying to pass him. The blue flags are out. We'll see how they obey it. All these drivers are really good at obeying flags, so I don't see any issues, to be honest. But we're nearing the final lap, it looks like now, across the line, and that might be the final lap. And you can go to snooze down, Mr. Daniel.
Oh, yeah? I'm so happy.
I'm
just going to say, when I just had a quick look at Instagram. I went on and someone messaged me. And I've seen this guy, this Indian guy laying down, and he uses his leg to push up the tractor. And then it snaps in, like it caves in, like his leg comes back towards his head, and his thigh keeps going, like it snaps like a pretzel.
Oh, well, never mind that. Get back to the racing, mate. It's the last lap as Ross comes into Tony DeLuca corner. Still, as always, without his headlights, forgetting to change his bulbs at the start of the race, like we reminded him in race briefing. Coming around here onto the squiggly bits over here, hard on the brakes at the 50-meter board, around the corner, I think it's a right-hander, into the 10k corner. Why do we call it this? Because Mr. Cosmarikas is not here, and we want to remember his name, the 10k man. As we go into the technical bit, the double right-hander, up through here, foot flat to the floor, and then brake down to the floor, through the downhill section, the squiggly bits, on the brakes for the final time, around the last corner.
And he doesn't, he gets turned in nicely.
Good exit, onto the straight for the final time, winning race 2 of round 3 at Hidden Valley. Well done, Ross. Starting from the back of the pack.
If he flashed his headlights, then I was going to kill myself. When he crossed the line.
As we see Glenn doing
some
shenanigans. He'll still do some burnouts, I reckon. Second place, he should be happy with that on debut. And Alex Zari still at the 10k corner, so pretty far behind.
You got 14 seconds. Start your burnout to cross the line. Come on, Faz.
Flashing your lights quickly before you DNF, mate. There's a timer. You don't have all the time in the world, yep.
Stop right before the line and did the burnout then.
Ah, mate. He's going to get a DNF. As we see him coming on the straight. And up and up and up and across the line. Podium for you out of 4 people. Well done, mate. Only 4 people, but that's still podium nonetheless. Doing burnouts, but not as good as Glenn, mate. You can't talk that. Come on, do some proper skids. Drift turn 1, mate. Nah, don't pull over. Keep going.
Okay, now drift turn 1. Keep going and then drift turn 1. Oh, spin it, then go to turn 1 and do a drift around turn 1. Come on.
Come on, mate. Turn your headlights on.
You can do it.
Turn your headlights on. There we go. No.
Oh, you're not as good as Glenn. That's why he came third.
Well done to you, though. Podium out of 4 people. We're happy with that.
Talking about you, not that bad, mate. Good on ya.
Good on you, mate. We'll see where that puts you in the championship standings, but that has left Ross up in the lead, still a provisional touring car masters master. But next race is an endurance race, which means there is 20% more points up for grabs. So people from further down in the ranks could make up a few positions with extra points up for grabs, but we'll see what that comes up to, and you'll see the championship standings next round at Morgan Park. We'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you next week. 2 weeks. Bye.